Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central...
It's Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, Jim, Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he's a pure number 9. He doesn't have the physicality for that. He's not a target man either, Peter, so as the player himself has said, along with a few of his mentors, his best football comes from that left-hand side, whether it's isolating fullbacks or drifting in towards the middle.
So there we are, that settles the argument. Neymar on a strong run here. Zanetti. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both...
Decent chance! Azar. Onuachu. Maldini gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Thinks about the shot. So much time and space here. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Fermin. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, well played, well played. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. In with the challenge. Cannavaro, always a very imposing presence at the back. And it's Ibrahimovic. He might be Ibrahimovic! No way through, so back it comes. Tries one from range! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Substitution.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Robertson. De Rossi. Very nearly half an hour gone here. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Cannavaro. Arsenal making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around, and he's been shifted off it. Spread out to the left. Now it's Xabi Alonso. And this is Hazard. Real chance! Pirlo. Romario. Romario powering forward here. Gerrard. Hazard. And here's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. That has been cut short. Marcelo kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Xabi Alonso. And he's there to make the challenge. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And no surprise, that's a booking. Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo. Now it's Romario. Messi. Hazard. And it's Hazard. Shevchenko. And he welcomes it in.
There will be one
And the
more
shot!
added time.
And one more try! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Zanetti. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. He is just caressing the ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal.
Shevchenko really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And that is indeed the final act. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Arsenal up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Arsenal looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Arsenal currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, there's a probing ball. Wriggles his way through. And that has put paid to that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Benatia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shevchenko. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar looking to be a menace in the final third. Benatia calmly anticipates. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Arsenal really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Ibrahimovic. Rijkaard. And it's Messi.
The attendance for this match
So we've reached the hour mark.
332.
Oh, some tackle that. It's run loose here. He's shifting through the gears here. Arsenal claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Opts to... And he shoots! This time, surely! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Arsenal have their lead.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! About as smooth as it gets. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You know, you just know. And the finish! He opts to go forward. Hazard bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Gerrard. Oh, good effort!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's played through. Good ball over the top. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that was asking for too much. And this is Romario. Neymar. And here's Romario. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. Benatia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
9, Ibrahimovic. Neymar.
Pele conjures
19,
time and space where
Messi.
few can.
Coming on the field.
Well read.
Number 10.
The danger is averted.
Number 19.
Hazard.
Adriano.
Pele.
Number 17.
Sports official showing that there will be
Hazard.
3 minutes of added
Number
time.
18.
Now, can they get him away?
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hazard. Threads one in. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And that will be the final act. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Albania.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it's away we go then. There is the unmistakable figure of John O'Shea, one of the first names on the team sheet, always, Jim.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be a little biased here because he's from my hometown, but he's about as versatile and dependable as they come.
The ultimate unsung hero. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Big chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Stood up well to him there. Albania have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Good ball, good take. Fabinho. Now it's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. That's been slipped through. Fabinho. Albania do have a chance to counter here. He's got away. Rui Costa. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here. One each for now. Looking to play him in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Royce receives it in a wide position. He's having a pop! Perilously close. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard. No goals as yet. Can he get it through? Royce providing an outlet on that flank. Benatia does well to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Robertson. And here's Xabi Alonso. It's not an especially good pass, that. And here's Xabi Alonso.
Albania really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Brilliantly cut out. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Mbappe. Now they could break here. Ferdinand. Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he has been fouled there. And it's Royce. And this is Ronaldo. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira. Royce. He's a sharp little ball here. They've got to be quick to recover this. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary. And here's Royce. Oh, what a ball! Rui Costa! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Italy.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Nicely aimed pass. A corner it is then. Italy with the corner. They're first. Bale goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Oh, this is a very good run. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Not the most accurate pass. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's through here. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Verbin! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That has not gone well. Gives it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
That's a throw. And it's Guardiola. Oh, that was vital. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It's a good spell of possession, this. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. And it's Van Basten. Saka. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gerrard. And here's Bale.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. That is good alertness. Played over towards the opposite flank. Vermaelen is the team's great visionary. He's having a shot! Goal, Italy! Italy score first. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Italy have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Guardiola. And it's Bale. Now it's Gerrard. And here's Lopez. He's found the way through. Hazard. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. No way through there. Robertson gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe, Messi, and this is Gerrard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Van Basten.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Arsenal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Van Basten. Bale. Saka is flagged offside. Gerrard. Guardiola. Now it's Van Basten. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Hazard. And he was quick to react. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Gerrard. Hazard. Oh, truly brave defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game.
And the shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The
Gabriel.
attendance for this match was
Almost an hour gone.
60,179.
Can he get it through? That's the keeper's ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Now, can they get him away? And he is dashing away. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Yeah, the keeper was thinking about his angles, and Loft just took him out of the equation.
After 63
Elementary.
minutes is number 13, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Arsenal leading now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Gerrard. And that's really well manoeuvred. That is very well defended. And he thumps it clear. Nicely weighted ball. He has found the way through. Xabi Alonso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar. Oh, they can break here. Great vision. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Azar. Looking for the run. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific effort. It's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience.
There's the shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Messi has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Beckenbauer with the short one. Beckenbauer.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? That pass has been well intercepted. Real chance! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Gerrard tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Forced to go back. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Collar. Looking for options for movement. Xabi Alonso. Azar. Very much a man of this moment. And it's Azar. Oh, it's a great ball here. Stam can get it clear. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, it's ended up in no man's land. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. So it does end all square. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
And this is Messi. Showing great feet there. Oh, now he can run away with it. And the shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Well, all I can say is that he did very well to squeeze it in near post. He didn't have much to aim at.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to play him in. And he's heaved it away. Arsenal with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. Tries to pass it through. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Out for a throw. And this is Messi. This looks... Mbappe! And that's a sharp finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Forlan taking charge of the dead ball. Oh, super ball. They've got to be quick to recover this. And one more try. And there's a goal. Jordan Henderson. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Benatia defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Forlan.
Such good technique.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that was nowhere near his best. Brilliant from Lopez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they get themselves in front! He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Milan with the lead. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rijkaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Xabi Alonso kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Messi! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with depth. Oh, he's been caught napping. Edmilson. And it's Isco. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. Henderson gets across to intercept that. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He shifted it to the flank. Robertson picks it up out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking, and he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Vermeer. Played into space. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. Gerrard. And it's Messi. He won't be happy with that one. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Forlan cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Great chance! Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi. Hazard. And no, that was never going to make it. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He is through here! That's it, 45 minutes up. Arsenal are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
It's a really enthralling 45. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So, having trailed to lead. And they've turned it round. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way, tries a shot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Zanetti. Not the most accurate pass. Azar! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real...
And a header! Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan may be down, but not out just yet. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Good ball, good take. And here, Mbappe. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best. It's Forlan. And Fermin. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is a little undercooked. Azar. Rijkaard. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And this is Azar. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Numero 13.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So now... Chance for a shot! And that's in. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Lopez. Forlan. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Forlan. Gerrard. Spread to the right. Mbappe receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's made its way to him. Now, this could be a chance. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Serginho. Forlan. The final 5 minutes. Azar. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Crunching tackle. Pope claims comfortably. Vermin has found the net here, of course.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Dahani. It's Dahani! Oh, he really got hold of that. Five minutes to add, and it's Lopez. Now it's Gerrard. It's Forlan. Now it's Isco. Oh, he's onto this. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Inter.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So off we go then.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
It's more a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's a good foot in there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Zanetti. Gerrard. And here's Azar. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vieri. Now that looks at the... Goes for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Sneijder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. He can run onto that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's really well cleared. Rijkaard. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Xabi Alonso. And it's hoisted clear. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. Hazard. He has found a way through. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Gives it back. Now it's Mbappe. Hazard! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. Passes. Great chance! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. And that was asking for too much. He's picked his way through. He's having a pop! Struck first time. Oh, that was no routine save.
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Schneider charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's shifting through the gears here. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good-looking ball. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Howson deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Mbappe. Some intricate passing. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Hazard, very much a man of this moment. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barella. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Roberto Baggio aims beyond the defence. Oh, decent chance! Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played right into his shapes to shoot! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And that's another good win of the ball. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Arsenal leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here. Oh, super ball! Inter definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Schneider. Gerrard. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cleared without hesitation. And the shot! And that's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum.
Shot a goal!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mbappe touches it back. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay for... Big chance!
The attendance for this match was 61.
Oh, he got that all wrong.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Schneider, and he's being shifted off it. Well, that's well spotted. And it's Hazard. This is a promising build-up. Time and again they are repelled. And he's in on goal. Xabi Alonso. Not a hint of offside here. Baggio was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's Snyder! And that is wildly off target.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Xavi Alonso. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interest. Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Chance for Beckenbauer. Has to go back. He's having a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Arsenal get their 4th corner. Beckenbauer with the short one. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Hazard. Oh, well measured. Oh, just skip shot, surely! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They're up to 5 corners now. Beckenbauer plays it short. That is good strength. Shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
And it's Olmo. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Might be danger here. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Costa Curta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Schneider's cross. Impressive jump. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It's a goal. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Inter Milan cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's a little off target.
3 minutes at a time.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Schneider. Vermeer with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Nicely weighted ball. And this is... There's the shot! And that's a good finish. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
Pass is just off target. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in, and he's in on goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Looking for the run. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Oakland Roots clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting...
And pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Pullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Foot in. And the pass is intercepted. Guti is the team's great visionary. Guti. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Delivers with whip. Opts to play it back. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Maldini.
Oakland Roots really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
And here's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And a chance! It's in! The first significant strike. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent...
There's the shot! Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great ball, shot a goal! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Arsenal restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Decent chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Iniesta. Now it's Cruyff. Guti. He's picked his way through. Terrific effort. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always...
Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Simplicity itself.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Quite a game, this. All square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, nicely intercepted.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Marquinhos. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the whistle goes for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. So straight into the second half. And it's hit the woodwork and out! Maldini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Xabi Alonso. This looks promising. Oh, that was vital. Bullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, this could be a chance. And this is Xabi Alonso. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Guti. Vitinha. Gerrard. Hazard. Gerrard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Marquinhos. Ferdinand. Vieira. This is a promising build-up. And here's Cruyff. Picked out brilliant. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Oakland Roots leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guti. Now, can they get him away? Benatia calmly anticipates. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Vitinha looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Messi.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Oh, this is a very... And he shoots! It's a goal! And he is just ripping it up! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Arsenal drag themselves back again. Great lead! And it's in! And they've got their lead back. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Oakland Roots have their lead. And it's Cruyff. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Vitinha. Well, this could be it, for something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Xavi Alonso. Passes short and sharp. Iniesta quietly revving up. Guti. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Guti. And here's Hullet. And he's got the beating of his man.
Oakland Roots can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Vitinha is onto this. And it's Vieira. Oh, super ball. And here's Cruyff. And the shot! And there's a goal. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Oakland Roots have great chance. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Pulls it back. Nice interception, well timed. That's the end. Arsenal played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.